Pisces, welcome to the Raven Oracle. If you're here for the first time, my name is Monique. It's lovely having you here, and welcome to all my wonderful subscribers. We are going to do your reading, Pisces, for the month of November. So we're just going to do find out what Spirit has for you for this month so that you can take that with you. Okay, let's have a look, and I encourage you to go and watch your daily doses of the divine every day on my channel. So subscribe, click your notification bell, and I also do zodiac readings for the start of each week. All right, so Pisces, your overarching energy for this month is the Nine of Wands. So nines are always speaking about the ends of cycles. You are reaching the end. I feel that some of you are really feeling fatigued. We are moving into November, so you could have had a really crazy busy year. And, you know, you could just be feeling like a little overwhelmed, and you are feeling like this wounded warrior. You know, you've faced a few battles, you've conquered a lot of things, you've won victories, you've perhaps not won so many victories. I don't like using the word failure. It's a very negative, as in a very negative connotation. So things might not have worked out. You might have moved on from a relationship. You know, anything that this card suggests to you in your own personal life this year. And this could be the energy as you go into November, but I want to see what message Spirit has for you. But please keep in mind that this is the end of something. And usually when you reach the end, you're on the cusp of starting a new cycle. You're just about to get going. We're going to go into number 10, where you lay down those burdens and then you start fresh and new. Okay, so you might be feeling like this at the moment, okay, Pisces, but it's drawing to an end. So that I want you to be encouraged by that. So we are going to do your tarot cards now, and while I'm busy doing the reading, keep your heart and mind open as well, because when I lift up a card, whatever thought or feeling comes up, please trust it. Okay, so I'm only here to guide, but you've got to listen to your own intuition, because Spirit could be saying a few other things to you. Okay, you are an individual, so with your own very unique life situation. So that is why it's very important that you listen to what Spirit is saying to you specifically as well, and what message I am sharing with you. Okay, so treat this like a private reading as well, Pisces. So the energy that I'm getting is your Magician. So your Magician, Pisces, is creation energy. I love the Magician. It is the start as well of a journey. So remember what I said about this card. You are reaching the end of one cycle, and this is all about creating something new. Okay, the Magician, he is in control of all the elements. He has the wands, the cups, the pentacles, and the swords lying on his table. He is the one who has mastered the elements. He is the one that has mastered he has a very powerful intention, a very powerful mind, and he has a very powerful connection to his heart. And traditionally, while in fairies, you know, in fairy tale and things like that, but in magic, in casting spells, if you're into that, you know, it's very, very important that your mind and your heart are working together, because your mind and your heart, when they are in that beautiful synchronicity, and they you know, there's synergy and there's cooperation between mind and heart, that is when the magic happens. That is when you start drawing what you desire for your life towards you, as you are creating it, as that energy is coming out of you. That thing that you want, the thing that you're keeping in mind, that your heart is resonating with as well. So it's the emotion with the thought together that creates the magic. Okay, and that is who you are. You are a magician. You are the one that is in control of what you want to create for your life. And the magician has the infinity sign above his head, which means he is so connected to the power, to his higher power, but he is also pointing, so he's got his wand up connected to his higher power, but he's also pointing down with his hand, okay, to the earth, because he understands that he is both man and divine being. So he has to stay connected to divinity, his divinity, but he is of the earth. So again, there you find the synergy of two things, of spirit and of earth working together, because you are both a spiritual and a human being. The two have to work together in order to create the magic. Okay, so spirit is saying, you are at the beginning of creating something new, bringing a new manifestation, a new idea into your existence. Or you need to get going with this. So some of you, perhaps, you could be feeling a little bit fatigued, tired, and you're like, oh my goodness, do I have to really start something new? Can't I just take a rest? Yes, of course you can take a rest. Okay, so take that rest, but while you are resting, keep that mind, get that mind and that heart energized again. You don't have to physically do anything to get your mind and your heart planning and getting excited about the future, getting excited about this new thing that you want to start up, okay, and get going and manifest into your life. All right. And actually, when you are at rest, by the way, when you are in meditation, or when you take a vacation and you're lying on the, you on the lake or whatever, in the boat, and you're fishing. So for men love fishing because that is where they calm, and they go meditative. Or you're lying on the swimming pool at your vacation spot, and you're lying next to the pool and you're just tanning and your mind is just wandering, or you're listening to music. That is when inspiration strikes. When you remove yourself from this exhausted life, you remove yourself from your chaotic environment, that is when your heart and mind are in their most open, relaxed state, that is when spirit starts speaking to you. Okay, so yes, it is vital that you rest your body so that your heart and mind can start beginning that new process of creation. All right, so the second card is usually the challenge or the blockage card. So we've got the Page of Pentacles here. Immediately what this is saying to me is that you are struggling to feel that new, fresh energy. So the pages are very much about new and about youthful exuberance. They like pack their bags. They have this vision in mind about what they want to create, what they want to achieve in their lives. Okay, so you've got that pentacle again. That pentacle is all about abundance in every area of your life. So it's about your material world. And it's all about, the pages are about envisioning and then going after it with all this youthful exuberance. So now, because you've got this card here, okay, Pisces, the last thing you feel like is exuberant joy energy. Okay, which is fine. But inhabiting this energy, okay, is what is required for you to start creating something fresh and new for yourself, to start bringing in the manifestation, to start the process, the ball rolling. So while you are resting your physical body, envision yourself as this youthful, happy-go-lucky, I'm about to go on my new adventure. Nothing is standing in my way. Everything is at my feet. I've planted my seeds. There's a field at the back, in the background. The seeds have been planted. So he's literally about to go off. But his mind is filled. All the pages, their minds are filled with the potential of what new adventures can bring into their lives. New love, new job opportunities, creating money, creating a life for themselves that they can really embrace and create for themselves. Okay, because they're so young. Like, do you remember? It depends how old you are when you're watching this, but I remember when I was just leaving school, and I became a professional ballet dancer, and the world was open to me. I wanted to reach the highest ranking in a dance company. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to dance everywhere. I wanted to be a performing artist. I had these dreams, these visions. I'm a writer, I'm an author, and I'm an actress. And there was limitless things that I wanted to do. But it doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, you can be 60, 70, 80 years old. If you still have a passion, that youthful, exciting, burning spark inside of you that wants to do something, you have to do it. Okay, you have to pursue it, because our energy, even though our bodies age, okay, Pisces, our energy doesn't age. Our energy stays youthful, excited, exuberant, expansive. Okay, it never fades. All right, and I don't want you to feel, when the physical form is tired and exhausted, it's very difficult to remember that we are infinite, energetic beings that have the full power of the universe residing inside us. Okay, it's kind of that's why it is so important for you to rest. And it's kind of like we allow our bodies to dictate to us and tell us that we're too old, we're too tired, it's too late. All that is so nonsense. Some of you need to hear that. Some of you might be thinking, it's too late for me to do this now. Is it really? Maybe, look, I mean, at my age, I can't physically dance the way I used to anymore, okay? But I can still do class. I can still teach ballet, and that's also what I do. I'm a ballet teacher. So I can still do that. I can still live my passion. I can still choreograph. I'm also a very good choreographer, so I can still tell my stories. That is me taking my dance career, very successful dance career, into a different path where I can still live that dream. Okay, so it might just be that even though you're physically you're feeling a bit exhausted, your mind is exhausted, you can still you can still get that renewed energy going, and maybe it inspires you to go off on a different path. Because remember, the pages are all about new inspiration and new vision. Okay, so think about if you are allowing your external environment to perhaps prevent you or stop you or block you from imagining a fresh new future for yourself. Okay, right, and the outcome card, which is the last card, is the Six of Wands. So this is a very encouraging card. First of all, sixes are about harmony, balance, love, that kind of energy. Okay, in the card, these people are moving away from choppy waters into smoother waters. And swords represent your thoughts. So it is speaking about moving away from a psychological, mental place of exhaustion, of feeling down, of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling exhausted. Because you can see in the boat, the woman and the child, they kind of looked hunched over. So they're kind of worn down, but they are leaving this situation. So what I'm getting very strongly from Spirit is Spirit wants you to move on from this physical and mental, whatever is causing you exhaustion and fatigue, okay, into clearer, smoother waters, moving to the newer shores, okay, which is what the pages are. The pages are moving onto newer shores. They are going on new adventures. They are going fresh-minded, fresh in spirit, fresh in body. Okay, they are moving on to new shores so that they can be rejuvenated. Swords, new way of thinking, new inspiration. Do you see where this is going, Pisces? All right, so Spirit is urging you to move on from your circumstances, float away, push that boat away, sail away from it, so that you can start seeing clearly. And you can start creating. You can start that magician energy firing up inside you again, Pisces. Okay, and I can kind of feel that you are definitely struggling a little bit with the physical, mental exhaustion a little bit. Okay, and Spirit is saying, find time to rest. okay? But use this month to find fresh inspiration, because there is so much potential waiting for you, Pisces. Okay, there's so much exciting things waiting for you. From the psychic reading deck, the three monkeys. So now the three monkeys, they are hiding their mouths, okay, eyes and ears. So what I get from this card is that some of you are being a little stubborn, okay, which is fine. You know, you can fight a little bit against what I'm saying. So this reading might be making some of you feel a little uncomfortable. Some of you could also be saying to me, I just don't have it in me right now to start something fresh and new. I know it sounds wonderful, but the last thing I feel like doing now is you know, moving on to something else. That is absolutely fine, okay? All I want you to consider doing is just staying open to what Spirit is bringing up for you. While you are resting, allow yourself just to listen, okay? Don't close your ears. Don't block off your vision. Allow your vision just to, and let it happen naturally. Don't force it. So don't work at anything. Maybe that's, some of you are thinking this requires work, more work, and I don't have the energy for more work. Okay, but when you rest your body and you finding that time to rejuvenate, when you're on your vacation, or you hiking out in nature, and you just let your mind wander, okay, allowing your mind to wander and just flit doesn't take any work. When you are in that completely relaxed semi-trance state, okay, which doesn't require any work, that Spirit is saying that is when it's going to happen. That is when that newness and that expectation and the ideas and the inspiration is going to start firing again. Okay, so what I get from this card is Spirit is saying, please don't block yourself off to that. Okay, don't block yourself off to what is going to start coming up, because Spirit is I really feel that Spirit is trying to show you something. But you need to be in a completely relaxed state of mind, and you need to be in a place of an open mind in order to receive it and hear it, Pisces. Okay, so final word from the Mystical Wisdom deck. Okay, I've got here the 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. Kind of comes into this. You know what I get from this card is just allowing yourself, or not limiting yourself in seeing yourself in what you can achieve, by denying yourself the power and authority that you have in your life. When you deny the all-powerful being that you are, Pisces, when you refuse to acknowledge that you are the creator of your life, that you have the power within you to create anything your heart desires, it's kind of like, I don't want this to sound harsher than what it is. It's kind of like you are sinning against yourself, because you are denying your divinity. Okay, you are God on earth. You have manifested, you have become incarnate. You are God incarnate on earth. Okay, that's also, it brings me back to what Jesus said to his disciples, like, you are gods. Okay, and what I always believe that he meant by that is, like, you have to understand that even though you are a human being, you are also gods, because you have the fullness of the universe inside you. So what I'm getting from this is Spirit is trying to remind you that you are this all-powerful being that is limitless in potential, limitless in creative power, and that when you deny that, and when you refute it, and when you say, no, that is not me, that is not who I am, that is you committing a sin against yourself, because you are denying your godness. You are denying your power. Okay. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to forget that you are this powerful creature that is limitless in vision, limitless in potential, and you can evolve on a daily basis. You can create anything your heart desires, Pisces. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Was such a strong reading, and you've got the longest reading out of everyone this month, because I really feel that Spirit is trying to drive this home. You need to remember who you are, Pisces. Some of you have forgotten, and some of you are denying the power that you have. Okay, I want you to find it again. Okay. Tell me what you're thinking. Please comment, even if you need to go on a little mini rant. Okay, rant to me. Okay, and let me see if Spirit gives you an extra word. All right. Thank you so much, Pisces, for joining me. I hope this resonated for you. And I'm just going to leave it right there, and I will see you at your next reading. Okay. All the best for November. Bye.